Oh, what a time to be alive. Timeline has finally been corrected, eh? Let me just relish in this moment for a second, you know? Just really think about this, you know? Ah, feels good. So, in case you haven't heard, I don't even need these on. In case you haven't heard, DDP submitted Israel Adesanya in the 4th round. Hey, what did I say? DDP would own Israel Adesanya this weekend. Oh, and he kind of dog walked him, to be honest. Full dog intended pun there, by the way. Oh, it feels so good. Timeline's back. Oh my god. Not only did DDP absolutely embarrass Israel Adesanya by giving Izzy another loss on his record after getting a privileged title shot, and we all know it. Not only did DDP prove he's the real African brother in that cage, but Israel Adesanya was the embarrassment at his gym, being the only one on the card that lost from his gym. Dan Hooker got it done. Kai Kara France defied the odds against the overrated Steve Erceg, which I knew was a risk. And I'll admit I was wrong on that one. I don't give a fuck. Izzy got submitted. That's all I care about, baby. Fucking DDP. Oh, I'm actually so... Oh, the adrenaline still pumping. But yeah. If you want to cope as Israel fans do and say that Israel was winning or whatever, I don't think you can cope your way out of him getting dropped in the 4th round and then getting his fucking neck cranked on. Just saying. You know, I saw a lot of people, and you motherfuckers like to, you know, back away when called upon. You know, a lot of people out there were picking Israel Adesanya by finish. Oh man, you silly poor bastards, you. We all knew the timeline had to be corrected. DDP was that guy. I was watching, whose stream was it? Is it MMA? No, it's not MMA Holes. MMA Daz, I believe. And 50% of his chat picked Israel by finish. And let me just say, you know, the 10% of us that picked DDP by KO, or by finish, I guess. Ooh, it's time to represent, you know? Time to get the African brothers out there, you know? Maybe us, you know, bright-colored folk should head over to South Africa and start training, and maybe we'll learn a thing or two and start some title runs in these other divisions. You know, that seems to be the method. Now, in all seriousness, DDP did look like shit, but that's just average DDP. He just looks like shit. DDP just has a fucking iron chin, though. He has, honestly, it could be close to Marvin Vittori's chin at this point, if he can do another couple title defenses without being dropped. Not being dropped by Izzy once is fairly impressive. Getting takedowns almost when he wanted to. They got desperate here and there, you know. You know, people get sloppy takedowns, but jiu-jitsu looking great. Fucking striking looking unpredictable. I'm not gonna say great because it's, you know, a little sloppy. But like I said, you know, I didn't think Izzy could beat DDP anywhere, and Israel looks snappy. You know, if you want to cope and say that Israel only had one bowl of cereal that morning, like he probably will on Twitter tomorrow, go ahead. But guess what? You're gonna have to sleep knowing that he got actually choked out by Dricus du Plessis. Hey. Just saying, we gotta give the boy some props now, alright? Put respect on his name, alright? I don't pick DDP in every fight. I didn't pick him in the Whitaker fight, to be fair. And I didn't pick him in the Sean Strickland fight either. I picked him in this fight, though. Let's go. I did pick him first round. I thought he could have got it done. First round jitters, had to get off that championship little pressure. But once he started feeling a rhythm, started catching Izzy a little bit more, you know how it goes. You know, the white African brother eventually found his mark. But in all seriousness, I don't think the scorecards have been released yet. My assumption is that it was probably 2-1 Izzy going into the fourth. But it definitely would have been Dricus's round, and then it would have been a, nail biter fifth round. But to be honest, I prefer this. This is so much better. I would have preferred maybe like a Bobby Green, Jalen Turner type stoppage, but I understand, you gotta actually listen to the fucking, what's it called, the taps here and there, I guess, when the chicken taps, you gotta respond as the referee. What I will say, Mark Goddard, I think your position needs to be questioned, because DDP got groin shotted very clearly in the first round. He winced at it. He looked at it. Israel noticed it, for sure. It was right on his cup. It was literally like a fucking push kick to his nuts, alright? Mark Goddard. And then you just said, continue, continue. We're not stopping, continue. Listen here, buddy. In a championship fight, you gave... we give Kamaru Usman all the time in the world whenever an attempted groin shot is made, on his stomach. But just saying, when a white brother in there gets groin shotted, I guess we let it go under the radar, alright? Listen, white guys might not be known for their long Johnson, but hey, DDP showcased he had the bigger balls that night, alright? But, yeah, he got groin shotted pretty bad. Don't know how the fuck that wasn't, at all given time for DDP. A little bit of biases there. Mark Goddard, I know who you had money on. By the way, I don't bet on fights. I'm going to say that now. I should probably start saying it in the beginning of the videos. I don't bet on fights. I don't gamble on anything anymore. I used to. That was like a year ago. I've stopped for a while. I just don't really care about, wasting money on betting. But yeah, DDP was my pick. Glad the boy got it done. Guru gets to do his little guru shuffle that he's known for. Once he gets out of the hospital. Hope he gets better soon. Shout out MMA Guru. Lucas Tracy, before he retired, also picked DDP. So it's kind of sad to see him retire before he got another main event right. Is what it is. But, yeah. On top of the groin shot, there was also a pretty major fence grab that Israel had, arguably one on level with Leon Edwards versus Kamaru Usman 3, where if you don't know, Leon Edwards literally put his hands into the fucking cage and yanked himself up from a takedown. Izzy literally stopped a takedown by doing that. Mark Goddard didn't even fucking notice it. I think he gave a warning. Hey, buddy, no fingers in the cage. But we all know he's biased towards Israel Adesanya. He had money on the fight. Clearly, there's no way he didn't. As refs normally do, because they got nothing else better to do other than bet on fights, but overall, good card. I'll just go through the breakdown, I guess, as well while I'm here. UFC, pretty impressive card, to be honest. I'll just rattle through them, because I didn't really go in-depth on picks, so I'll just rattle through what happened real quick. Jesus Aguilar, I picked against Nikolai. Jesus, I just think, is a harder worker. He got it done. Submission round 1. Nice submission. It was a little bit late stoppage, to be honest. I thought Nikolai died for a second, but thank God he's alive. Song Kanan versus Ricky Glenn. Ricky just, at the end of the day, sucks. I will say Song Kanan also sucks. This fight literally looked like it was in slow motion for 2 rounds. And that's not even me, I'm not exaggerating. If you watch round 1 and 2, it literally looks like Song Kanan and Ricky Glenn are throwing in slow motion. I thought there was an issue with the footage I was watching, but I guess they're just that shit. How old is he? Tell me his age. 34. How are you that so 34? Anyways, both of them will never be anything. Ricky Glenn, get cut. Tom Nolan, Alex Reyes. Closer fight than I thought. Big respect to Alex Reyes. Very close. But Tom Nolan was just slightly ahead, I thought, in round 2 and 3. Got it done, fairly well. Is what it is. Moving on from the early prelims, we go to the prelims. Jack Jenkins gets it done because Herbert Burns quits in every fight. And this fight was no different. He just quit in the last round. It happens. It's Herbert Burns. It is what it is. I obviously picked Jack Jenkins. You'd be a psychopath if you didn't. Also, I picked Tom Nolan. I picked Son Kanan. So, I actually got every early prelim right. Alright. I picked Jack. I coin flipped Casey O'Neill. Casey got it done. I didn't even watch the fight. I went for a shower. I don't give a fuck. Did she outstrike? Yes, she did. Defended 2 takedowns. Or defended 4 takedowns. Okay. Josh Kulibau versus Ricardo Ramos. I think I don't remember who I picked. I don't give a fuck. Ricardo Ramos got it done. At the end of the day, I don't think it was a robbery. I think it was close. It was definitely close. But I think the issue with Kulibau is that you need to stop doing fucking 2-2 spins in round 2, and you need to start focusing on actually hurting your opponent. I'd even maybe suggest dropping a weight class, because to be honest, Josh Kulibau, you look thin in there, bro. I'm just gonna be honest. You look weak, you know? And that's saying something. If Corey can make bantamweight, you can make bantamweight. Just saying. Junior Taffa versus Volter Walker. I think I picked Volter Walker. And I'm going to be honest. I think Junior Taffa was kind of robbed. He didn't verbally tap. He just screamed. Some people are going to say, oh, well, you know, he's screaming in pain. Ref's got to protect the fighter. I get that. But he didn't tap. He was trying to grab for the hand and remove the grip. And there was like 4 seconds left. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I think this was an early stoppage. I think if it was that bad, he would have tapped, but he didn't. You know, some people just have that Tony Ferguson breed in them, and they just don't fucking tap. Volter Walker got it done. Scary dude. Big dude. I'm going to be honest, though. I think he's kind of shit. I think he still gets fraud checked by... He called out Justin Taffa. I think Justin Taffa might actually knock him out. I'm not even, like, joking. Justin Taffa's also shit, but I think Walker is gonna have a rough time at heavyweight. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see him making it past, like, top 10, you know? Give him Rebellis to Spain, get rid of one of the freaks. Anyways. So I got that one right. I think I got everything maybe but Kulibau and Ramos. I think I might have got that right. I know I don't like Ricardo Ramos because he tapped to that ghillie. Is what it is. Protes versus Li Jing Liang. I picked Protes. Great fight. Honestly, amazing fight. One of the best unranked fights I think I've seen in a couple months, to be honest with you. These fights have been shit so far. Tai Tuivasa, Rosenstrike, also another really high-level fight. Very rare to see Rosenstrike have, like, a high-level fight. At the end of the day, the narrative for this fight was literally Tai has a godlike chin still. Can't be dropped unless it's an illegal shot to the back of the head. Cyril gone. And Tai Tuivasa should be cut from the sport. That's his 5th loss in a row, if I'm correct. Let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5 losses in a row. Cut him from the sport. Tai is shit. He doesn't train. And this fight was just like a fighter who trains, like Jairzinho Rosenstrike, kickboxing background. Of course, he trains. Even though his midsection looks a little blubbery, you know, that's just the thing with heavyweights. You can tell Rosenstrike genuinely trains. I think Rosenstrike's problem is to me, he seems like he has a lack of confidence in his finishing potential. And to be honest, I don't blame him. It looks like he does have a problem finishing people. Rosenstrike seems like he's a great fraud check to see if you have power or not, and if you don't have power, you're not getting past Rosenstrike, you know? And I think that's what it is. Like, Volter Walker and Rebellis de Spain, I think, lose to Rosenstrike, for sure. But someone like Mick Parkin, I think, could get by taking down Rosenstrike, or outpointing him. But yeah. Gamrot, Hooker, Hangman gets it done. I predicted it, made a video on it. If you want to go see the video, click on my channel. It's the second most recent one. Yeah, end of the day, Gamrot just has no finishing potential. He's just a grappler. He's a slightly worse Marab, but better when he gets a position. So, like, he doesn't shoot as many takedowns, but he secures his takedowns more often than not. But Hooker's just a beast. It is what it is. Gamrot, back to the gulag with your dumbass. You just got to learn how to finish people. I think it's that simple. Now, is his matchup great against Islam? Sure. Outside of Islam, he just struggles with everyone. He gets wobbled by a 40-year-old RDA. He gets wobbled by every fucking opponent, to be honest with you. And I'm just gonna be honest. If Fiziv's knee didn't blow out, Gamrot would probably be unranked right now. That's all I'm saying. Kai Kara France, Steve Urseg, Kai Kara France got the knockout, sick knockout. I thought Steve Urseg was gonna get it done, didn't get it done. I think I got every fight right except for I got Kai wrong. And shout out to Kai. I actually didn't think he'd be that strong in there. I'm excited to see what he looks like maybe in a title shot against Pantoja. I think I got Kai wrong and I got Ricardo wrong, and that's it. I might have even got Ricardo right, you know, and I just blast through these. But yeah, end of the day, I was right about pretty much fucking everything. And then DDP smoked Adesanya. Not even close. Was kind of close. Not even close though. You know what I mean? Yeah. Absolutely dominated. Great card. Actually love this card. Amazing card. But what's the next event? Jared Cannonier versus Kaiho Berholio. Oh, Neil Magny against who? Who? Michael Morales, eh? Oh, hey. This is not looking good. Zachary Reese. Hey. Yeah, this is not. Uh-oh. What's that? What's the next one? Gilbert Burns. Okay, at least that can be entertaining. And then Sean O'Malley. Alright. But yeah, that's basically the breakdown. I just wanted to kind of flex. And, you know, I finally got a main event right. Called it almost perfectly. But yeah, dog walk the dog diddler. And the timeline's corrected. No more privileged title shots to title holders who get 5 defenses against shit opponents. Or was it 7? I can't remember. Against shit opponents, get fraud checked, and then get another title shot, get a lucky win, and then get another title shot after losing again. Alright then. But yeah. It's what it is. I don't want to see Izzy ever fight again, to be honest. I think just fucking cut him at this point. I'm just tired of looking at him. Just gonna be honest. You know, he's too privileged. Probably what I see happening is that it'll be Israel Hamzat after Hamzat maybe beats Whitaker. Other than that, there's no real, like, you can't keep Izzy around. There's not really many matchups. Maybe a Brendan Allen. Maybe a... Nah, that's it. You 100% you can't have him fight Alex Pereira because he needs to earn something. He hasn't won in almost 2 years now, right? Am I crazy? Hold on. Wait a minute. 10 toes living. Yeah, you know we mean business. I'm a big stepper. No, where is it? Has he not won in 2 years? Lost. No, he won. Fuck. Damn it. Shit. Oh well. I mean, yeah, he needs a relevant win, you know. Pereira's defending his belt for, I think, the 4th time. Maybe it's the 3rd time? Or no, it's the 4th time, right? I think it's the 3rd time. We'll say 3rd time, because he beat Jamal after getting the belt from Yuri. Yeah, and then he beat Yuri. And now he's fighting Khalil. No point in giving Izzy that matchup. He hasn't earned it, and if he does get that matchup, he is the most privileged fighter in the UFC, including Conor McGregor. But yeah, it is what it is. Izzy looks snappy in there, man. He just got shit on. It is what it is. The better African wins, you know? But yeah, if you disagree with anything I said, you're wrong. Just know that I live in your head rent-free because DDP beat the doggy diddler, alright? Yeah. Might have to move to South Africa and start training, just saying. You might see me in the bantamweight division, you know? Keep an eye out. But that's all I wanted to say. Wanted to get my 2 cents out there because I finally made a good prediction. And I was almost spot on this whole card, amazingly enough. But yeah, that's it. So if you made it to the end here, I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.